Hello guys, welcome back to NoiaJr channel. First of all, thank you for always staying tuned and supporting the channel. Sorry this video came out a little later than I planned. I've been tied up with some real-life work over the past few days, so I couldn't sit down and make this earlier. But I'm here now, and we've got quite a few things to go through. As always, the beginning of the month means one thing in Ragnarok: mobile, a fresh batch of gachas, battle passes, and resource packs. If you're not careful, it's very easy to spend everything in just a couple of days. So instead of looking at everything individually, let's talk about what I personally think is worth prioritizing. The first one is the new pouring Electro Fest. This is pretty much the same monthly resource package we've seen before, but that doesn't make it any less valuable. For only 68 BCC, you get a steady amount of upgrade, materials that can be used almost everywhere on your account. There isn't any exciting RNG here. You're simply buying resources, and at this stage of the game, resources are never wasted. Every new system seems to require another pile of materials, so having extra stock is always useful. If you're still upgrading equipment, relics, inheritance, frost cores, or almost anything else, I'd say this is an easy purchase. Next is the Inheritance Frostcore Pass. This one is a little different, because it can't be bought with BCC. It requires real money instead. At first, I thought it looked a little expensive, but after checking the rewards, it's actually not too bad. Besides giving Frostcore materials, it also returns some BCC back to you, which softens the overall cost. Would I call it mandatory? Not really. If you're trying to save money this month, you can definitely skip it. But if you already planned to spend a little and you're serious about improving your inheritance skills, this is actually one of the better value purchases available right now. As for Frostcore Challenge 2, I think this depends entirely on your own account. If you're pushing hard for competitive PvP or Magic Prison, then the extra progression may be worth it. If not, don't feel pressured. There will always be another opportunity. One battle pass I do want to recommend though is the new Kafra Adventure Log. Out of everything released this week, this is probably my favorite. The reason is simple. It gives the Inheritance Memory Claw, and right now, that's one of the most valuable materials you can get. Inheritance progression is becoming more and more important with every update, and these claws aren't exactly easy to farm. When you look through the entire reward list, there's actually a lot of useful progression packed into it. So if you're only buying one battle pass this month, this would probably be the one I'd recommend first. Now let's move on to the blue Headwear gacha. Like usual, everyone immediately looks at the deposit because it gives 1% ATK and MATK. That's nice, but honestly, that's not the part I'm most interested in. The real value, in my opinion, comes from the actual equipment. The new hat has a really interesting silence effect and also increases damage against enemies affected by silence. For PvP players, that's a very solid combination. Then we also have the new face accessory that helps apply debuffs, making it another useful option for Magic Prison and War of Crystal. So if you're mainly a PvP player, these are definitely worth looking at. My advice is simple: pull until you get the pieces you actually want. Once you've got them, stop! Don't keep chasing the banner just because it's there. There are simply too many systems competing for your BCC now. Speaking of which, let's talk about the Frostcore Gift Box. This is probably one of the most valuable resource boxes in the game right now. Frostcores have become a major part of character progression, especially after the Inheritance update, so every extra Frostcore matters. Unfortunately, I won't be opening these boxes just yet. Most of my BCC disappeared chasing the Alien Eremes Card. I decided to finish that project first because I believe it'll have a much bigger impact during the upcoming Magic Prison season. So for now, the Frostcore boxes will have to wait until next week, after my wallet has had a little time to recover. Overall, I think this month's priorities are actually pretty clear. If your budget is limited, start with the Kafra Adventure Log. The Pouring Electro Fest is another easy recommendation, because the value is consistently good. The blue Headwear gacha is worth pulling if you're targeting the PvP equipment, but know when to stop. And if you still have room in your budget after all that, then consider investing in the Frostcore Gift Box. Remember, ROM has become a game where managing your resources is almost as important as playing the game itself. You don't need everything on day one. Sometimes the smartest upgrade is simply knowing what to skip. That's all for today's monthly gacha update. I'm still spending most of my free time testing Himmelnez, experimenting with different builds, relics, and playstyles to figure out where this job really fits into the current meta. Once I have enough experience, I'll put together a proper review instead of rushing to conclusions. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care, spend wisely, and I'll see you in the next video.